Hi, my name is Per Varvinge and I'm a professor at LTH at Lund University, and I'm going to guide you through how to include a Moodle quiz in Live at Lund. It requires quite a few steps and it's very easy to get lost, but I'll do my best. Okay, first of all, some basics. As you know, Live at Lund is an interface to students at Lund University, and it's basically a set of web pages with various features, assignments, time management, and so on. What is Moodle? Well, Moodle is an open source learning management system. It's really full-fledged, got millions of users, and it contains numerous digital resources. And it's either installed locally or at a service provider. And the good thing is that there's a Moodle installation that is dedicated for Live at Lund users. So you can actually go between Live at Lund and Moodle, and Live at Lund can do some operations on the Moodle installation, which is very handy and is of course necessary in this very case. Okay, so what are the steps to integrate a quiz? First of all, you need to have a method to administer Moodle from Live at Lund, and what you do is to create what's called a Moodle admin page, and that is placed on a certain course instance. And then from that admin page we should create the course in Moodle, or actually the course instance in Moodle, and add the students and staff that should have access to the resources. And the final and very important step in that process is actually to make this admin page invisible to the students. Of course, you need to create the quiz, and that is done inside the Moodle installation, and that should be placed on the right course instance. Well, to start out, you need a lot of questions for a quiz, and using questions from a course bank, and in this case I made the questions in advance. And the third step is to put the quiz on a course instance in Live at Lund, and as with the Moodle admin, you need to create a dedicated page in Live at Lund for that purpose, and then you include the quiz and check that it looks good. A couple of things about the screencast. It requires some experience of Live at Lund, and the course instance in question is KTE 170 from 2016 Windows. Okay, here's the course instance, and the course hasn't started yet, but there's some stuff to the left here. So this is, by the way, this is a course and this is a course instance. Kursomgång in Swedish. Here are the standard ones, lesson plan, discussion board links, and so on. But I've also added some pages at the very end here that I've created myself. And when we're done this, we're going to have 2 more pages somewhere here in the left menu. So let's do the first step, and the first step is to add a page, and that is the Moodle admin. I've already done this before. So the Moodle admin, that's the name of the page, so I create the page. And the thing is, this is going to look the wrong way, so I need to change the layout, and I do that under page up to the left. So I go to the page, get a menu, and then I select page layout, apply a new layout to this page. And scrolling down here, I see something called 1WP zone with left menu. That's the one to choose. So now that is changed, and then this page, which will be the admin page, needs to contain the right things. So we're going to add a web part, and then you get a whole host of different web parts, and you go to the various categories to the left and click miscellaneous. Then you choose Moodle course admin. You add that web part by clicking add. Okay, so I'll actually go to the course instance. So now we're back to the main page, and I'll go to my Moodle admin page and do 3 things. First, I should create the course in Moodle. Course already exists in Moodle because I've done this before. Then I enroll the students in Moodle, and then in this case I have about 46 students. And then I enroll the staff in Moodle. So the course is there, the students are there, the staff are there. The final thing I'm going to do with this one is that I'm going to change the permissions of messing around with it. So I'll go to Settings and I will edit this page. And then I will go to the page, which is for various properties, and then go to Page Permissions. And then I will go up to the left here and stop inheriting permissions. And I'm going to change this read status right there. And I'm going to change this read status right there. So I'll remove those user permissions. So then I can go back to the course instance. So the Moodle admin page is there. The students cannot see it. Now we're to step 2, and that is to create the actual quiz. So I'll open a new window here, and I will go to the LMS at live@lund.lu.se, and I will log in. I'm already logged in. What I should do right now is to create this quiz, and what I'll do is that I will go to my courses here to the left, and I've got this course instance KTE 170 Autumn 2016. So I'm right there, and now I should it looks like I can't do anything, and then we have this magic button up here to the right, turn editing on. So I'll turn editing on, and then I get this possibilities to do new things. So what I'll do is to add the quiz is to add an activity or resource. So I'll do that. So I'll simply click quiz. Okay, so let's add the quiz. And I will call this quiz on chapters 2 and 3. So the quiz selects 10 random questions from 43 in total. After the quiz, you will get not a cookie, but you will get some feedback. That's the general stuff you need to fill in. There's some timing and grading, question behavior, and so on. One thing that you may want to change is actually the timing. So when it opens and when it ends, and if there's a time limit. But the thing is, unless you check these enable, it will just be open. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, save and return to course. Okay, here we are. So now what we're going to do is to actually edit the quiz. So no questions have been added yet. We want to edit this quiz, okay? Now it just looks very empty and so on. But what we're going to do is that we're going to select a certain question bank. And I've got a question bank, and that question bank is on the course. It's default for the course itself, KTE 170. And these are the chapter 2 and 3 questions, and there's 46 of them. So I'll just select this bank, and then I get all those questions to the right. So I can just check one and move it into the, for example, check this one, and if I click there, it's going to move into the quiz. But I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to do something really smart, according to myself, and that is to select 10 random questions and add to quiz. So what you see then is that you see just page 1, page bum, 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 you see a random question selected simply from this question. In fact, that's it. Save, and we got the quiz. It's as simple as that. And now we're all done with the editing quiz. So I'll go back to the course instance, and then I'll turn the editing off. So the quiz is created, and I'll go back to my course instance. And as you remember, now when we got the Moodle admin page, we need to create a page to actually display the quiz for the students. So then what I do is that I add a page, and let's call it quiz. So I create that page. Just as with the admin page, I need to change the layout. I go to page, I go to the layout, choose the same one as before, the 1WP zone with left menu. And we need to add some content, and I click add web part. And I go to miscellaneous, and there, this time I'm going to add a Moodle quiz. Okay, so add that. And now the only thing I have to do is to publish it. Okay, I publish this, this page. Go back to the course instance. See what is here? We have the quiz page. That's where the quiz is. Select the quiz to show here. Well, I just select it. Then it says select a new quiz if you want to change, but I only have one. Let's go down, 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 and we add Moodle admin. That is a useful page to revisit if we enroll more students, and then we need to first register them in live and then enroll them in Moodle. Otherwise they won't see the quiz. Okay, so let's just revisit all the actions. So first we created the Moodle admin page in order to be able to administer the course and the students. And the course was created, and we made it invisible to the students where they changed permission settings. I created the quiz inside the Moodle installation, and I did it just quick and dirty. Selected 10 from a predefined question bank of 46 questions. And then finally I put the quiz on the course instance on Live at Lund with a dedicated page. So just some remarks here. Create your questions in Moodle in advance. And you can actually look at the quiz in Moodle to check that it looks good. The admin page is used to create the course instance in Moodle to add the students and staff to Moodle. And that's really important to remember those things. And you need to revisit this admin page when you add new students or staff. Another thing, when you're in Moodle, that's very easy to forget, is that you should turn this edit on off. So start creating your quiz, you need to turn edit on. And when you're done, you turn edit off. Otherwise, it won't be visible properly in live. And always remember to publish your pages in live. I hope this will help you and that it works for you as well. Thank you very much for listening and watching.